Due to the deadly COVID-19 have cleared public squares, roads and travel destinations across the country. Places built to accommodate thousands have become virtual ghost towns as tourists and locals remain at home.
Conversation with his American counterpart Donald Trump on Saturday. Erdogan and Trump discussed bilateral relations between Turkey and the United States during the conversation. Both presidents also exchanged views on regional and global security challenges, including the novel coronavirus pandemic. According to diplomatic sources, Erdogan and Trump evaluated the latest geopolitical developments in Syria and Libya. The Turkish and American leaders reportedly confirmed their close political and military cooperation to establish peace and security in the region. Turkey has provided military support to the internationally recognized Government of National Accord in Libya, which has been battling to fend off a year-long offensive by warlord Khalifa Haftar to take control of the capital, Tripoli. Forces belonging to Libyan Prime Minister Fayez al-Sarraj's Government of National Accord have recently hit targets of renegade Haftar's militias with unmanned armored vehicles supplied by Turkey. Turkey and Libya signed the Memorandum of Understanding on Security and Military Cooperation and the Memorandum of Understanding on Delimitation of the Maritime Jurisdiction Areas last November. A section of the western borders of Turkey's maritime jurisdiction areas in the eastern Mediterranean has been delimited with the Memorandum of Understanding on the Delimitation of the Maritime Jurisdiction Areas. Through these historic agreements, the two countries clearly demonstrated their intention not to allow any fait accompli in the region.
The total number of novel coronavirus cases in Turkey surpassed 155,600 on Saturday. 1,186 out of 40,178 tests conducted across the country in the past 24 hours have come back positive. Turkey also recorded nearly 1,500 recoveries from the coronavirus, bringing the total number of recovered patients to 117,602. The death toll stood at 4,308, with 32 fatalities in the last 24 hours. Turkish Health Minister Fahrettin Koca reiterated that the new lifestyle is controlled social life and compliance with measures as a whole. For most people, the new coronavirus causes mild or moderate symptoms, such as fever and cough, that clear up in 2 to 3 weeks. For some, especially older adults and people with existing health problems, it can cause more severe illness, including pneumonia and death. The vast majority of people, however, do recover from the virus. A 4-day lockdown has taken effect in Turkey in order to prevent the further spread of the novel coronavirus. Turkey usually declares lockdown at the weekends in major cities. This time, the lockdown will cover the entire country for 4 days to include the Eid holiday, which marks the end of the Muslim holy month of Ramadan. Restrictions in place to prevent the coronavirus from spreading meant an end to centuries-old traditions for the faithful. Instead of visiting parents, children, relatives and friends, Muslims in Turkey and around the world have been forced to continue self-isolation. During the lockdown, bakeries, hospitals, pharmacies and workplaces producing health products and medical supplies will continue to operate. Workers in sectors deemed essential have been exempted from the weekend lockdown. Blue Mosque, Hagia Sophia, Grand Bazaar, Taksim Square and Galata Tower. When you hear these names, the words noisy, busy and alive come to mind. But as Turkey has called for a lockdown to minimize the risk of coronavirus transmission, once crowded tourist landmarks have fallen quiet. Closures, travel restrictions and self-isolation measures due to the deadly COVID-19 have cleared public squares, roads and travel destinations across the country. Places built to accommodate thousands have become virtual ghost towns as tourists and locals remain at home.